Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It has been forever since I've made a video. So today is going to be a bdaman video, and I thought it looked nice out here today, so I decided to film a video outside. But it's looking like it's about to rain, so I'm going to try to make this quick. So today I'm going to be putting together the Direct Hit Battle bdaman set, the Direct Hit Battle armor. And what you're going to need is a X-Acto knife, maybe some clippers, and the set itself. This can be done completely with your hands, but if you want to be a little bit extra, you can use some nail polish and some sandpaper. But I'm not going to be using those today, because to me this is a toy. So here is the front of the box. Right here, it's a Korean version instead of a Japanese version or an American version. So on the front, we have the armor itself. We have gray, the Sonocon logo. Gray is the user of said bdaman. We have cobalt blade on the side, night something on the other, some armor, and a bottle you can stick on the back of your bdaman. Talking about how to use it, what it looks like with all the stickers on and everything, and how it works. Blast shield, reloading, firing, and getting hit. On the bottom we have some legal stuff, and move this bad boy off to the side. Get out your X-Acto knife. Always be safe around knives. I don't want to have to hear that some kid got cut because of my videos, so make sure you're a competent you're a competent big kid using an X-Acto knife like this. I don't want to tear the box, but I know there's a way you can open it without tearing the box up. I've done it before. Oh, there it is. Let's hope nothing small or important falls out. Okay, so here's all the parts on the sprues. I swear a drop of water just hit my leg. I swear it did. I see it on my lounge pants. I see it on my freaking lounge pants. Why is it gonna have to be like this? So here is the sky blue face shield, so you don't get hit in your noggin. And here are some of the assorted parts for putting this bad boy together. So here's what the X-Acto knife is for. For cutting out these parts right here, if you like to do that. Myself, like to put my X-Acto knife away and just twist the pieces off, which I hear is much harder to clean up later, but that's why we had the X-Acto knife to begin with, is for cleanup. And it just started raining. Huh. So it's going to be one of those days, eh? My dog peed in front of my my bedroom door this morning. And my resin got messed up. My resin pours. Which I'll be showing off later in this video. And I think I've shown off in a previous video. I think the one that was uploaded before this was a bdaman video. Or at least it will be. Because I'll be filming the finishing scene after this. So that's your sprues. You're done with that. You can go throw that in recycling. And now we put the armor together. So the feet are together. So, real quick, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your sandpaper or your X-Acto knife, and you're going to want to cut those. I think they're technically called runner marks or sprue marks. I don't really care what they're called, because I just call them the little nibs that get stuck. Takes a pretty doggone sharp knife to do this, which is why it has to be a knife of X-Acto. Oh, nearly got myself. Don't ever cut towards yourself, people. Okay. And that's taken care of. These weren't on screws, so those don't need to be worried about. This one was removed perfectly, actually. I don't use an X-Acto knife all too often. But I've never cut myself using one, and that's a good thing. Look to see what that noise was. It was leaves falling off of the roof. Okay. Let's see. Yep, this one's the last one. I think everybody should get a model every time. Like, not every time, but every now and then. Should put a model together. Some kind of Lego set or something. I think there's no toy better than Legos. The first time you learn, you don't have to build what's in the little instruction pamphlet. I think it's the most inhibition-freeing moment in the world. There's stickers in here. I don't too much like stickers. Never liked stickers on anything I was going to have my hands on a whole lot. Woo! It's always windy in March. March is kite flying season. Yesterday these red buds were drifting down gently, and now they're falling down like crazy. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Computer, give us an analysis on how quickly it took me to lose a part. Wow. Okay. So just going to open up this little pamphleto here. Alright. First step is fitting the magazine loader together. So, make sure all the holes line up, nothing's catawampus, and that's all together. Get this little bit here, and there we go. That's all fit together now. Step 2, take G4 and fit it onto here. I assume this one's G4. That looks like G4 to me. G6, it's going to be going on the back. This one looks like G6. And I guessed correctly, okay. G6 is on. Alright, now for... Oh, that's a mess right there. Oh lordy, that's a lot. I don't know, it looks like it's a lot, but I'm looking at the parts and there's not much here. Probably not big of a deal. It's not that complicated looking. Okay, so this can be done. I really hope there were only 2 springs in here. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to take these outside parts and fit them to the barrel. And while they're being fitted to the barrel, I take the trigger or the target and I put it on the target slider. And it's going to have this long spring put in it. So that long spring goes in. This is going to give it some tension, make it stick out. Okay, that's done. Now up in there, it's going to be that long skinny doohickey. The long skinny doohickey that I can't find. Okay. So now I'm going to look for that. Okay, special thing about the long skinny doohickey. If you're ever putting this together, the long skinny doohickey is right there. So we're just going to take out the long skinny doohickey. And this long skinny doohickey looks like it's going to have to be precise, so we're just going to make a quick cut on it. Yep, take all of that off. There go the instructions. All the instruction in my life is flying away. Okay. And the flat part of the long skinny doohickey will be facing down. It doesn't show that, but that feels about right. And there went the instructions. Alright. Maybe the long skinny doohickey with the... Yeah, the round part goes at the bottom. That looks... That looks more correct. To me, at least. Let's take this. No, the round skinny part of the long... The round part of the long skinny doohickey goes at the bottom then. Okay, maybe I need to pick those instructions back up. The round part faces up. Yeah. Someone probably needs to tell Sonokong. Somebody probably needs to tell 1994 Sonokong that they need to make the instructions more clear on what to do with the long skinny doohickey. I can't too much tell what I'm not doing right here, but something about this doesn't feel right. I'm put it together anyways. Oh, there everything went. Before I lose this. Okay, everything is going back together. This needs to go in here in a way that will press up. Make it to where y'all could see this. Needs to add upward force. Now the first time I put my gray one together, I remembered there was something wrong about this whole mechanism right here. Never finding that again. All these springs and everything are to make sure that this here gets pushed up and down properly. Now I'm going to just go ahead and put this on. Because whatever's wrong with it, I can fix it later. And I know my viewers are smart. They'll figure it out. They'll be in the comments telling me what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna turn the camera off and figure this out. So I was putting it together on the wrong piece. Get those out of here, those are for later. So, you need to do it with this side. That's what I was doing wrong. So, stick that up through here. Alright, now that that's done, this needs to go into this little pocket. So, you know, Beyblades used to be like these. Well, I'd imagine not this difficult, but they used to be model kits back in that early Japan. Yep, okay. Well, not early Japan. Alright. That's what the whole mechanism is supposed to look like. Then you take this part, which is the right-handed part, stick it on there, fit this part on the front, and that is all put together. Now that the magazine and the firing mechanism are together, take the face shield and your bdaman. I have a black bdaman just to make things look more visually appealing. Take off its arms and legs. Take the legs off and put them off to the side. Put on these more stabilized feet. And then this more... No, wait. The back goes on first. Plug it in the back of the head. Then you put the feet on. This is so wonderfully engineered to a way that everything holds everything else together in this kind of symbiotic nature. That. You push that down. Put the arms back on. And now we have the whole direct hit bdaman put together. So now, whenever you press on this right here, it will fling down. You won't be able to shoot anymore. This one is kind of harder to push back in, but I imagine that's because I didn't I didn't cut something off just right. Okay, let's clean up all of our mess and put it back in the box. And then we'll be back inside in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay guys, so that is the finished product of the black DHB type armor for Battle bdaman. Thank you for watching today's video. Now, you can end the video here, but for my dedicated viewers, you should probably stick around for this. So, right here, just a second. Okay, well, a glass nearly fell off the side of the table, and it had a bunch of sticky stuff on the side of it, so it's a little while later. As you all probably know, I have started doing resin pours. You will have seen said resin pours in the form of these little Lego men. These little Lego men come out in a silicone sheet, pour some resin in there, and I can make hard molds of them, which I use for targets, because they were my dump mold. What a dump mold is whenever you have too much resin, you just dump what's left of it in a mold so you have something made and don't waste it. And I have a lot of molds. As you see, I have this 3-inch tall one. And have this 1-inch tall one right here too. And I've been steadily improving my skills on making molds of things. And right now, with the coronavirus going on, I have put a halt on making things. But soon, I will be making bdaman parts. And when I say soon, I mean complete bdaman parts. Because right here, we have an arm that I made a couple days ago. And it's not completely finished. It still has a little bit that needs to be drilled through. But this right here is a mold of an arm. And with this arm mold, I can make... Well, with this arm mold, I've proven the theory that I can make an entire bdaman out of resin by using parts from model kits, making molds of them, and then I can make an indefinite amount of resin bdaman. And this right here is the one I made today. Now, I didn't pour the mixture right, so it's like incredibly rubbery. This was intentionally just the reservoir that I decided would be made into a shield so that the bdaman could hold up a shield. But it's not finished either, and it needs to be dremeled through as well, and it's been warped, and it's not hard, it's soft, so that's another thing. This right here is one of my first emblem charge bdaman. What that means is there's these two things on the side that you push down, and that makes its shot stronger. Now, it lost a foot part a while ago. These foot parts here can be taken off and put on the back of the bdaman in case you have a big magazine and it stabilizes it. I lost a part, so I went ahead and made, there goes an earpiece, okay, I went and made this right here, which is a resin mold, and it's from the same resin that this is. It's a bad batch, so it's still flimsy. But this right here is from a good batch. This right here is hardened up and everything. Now, it's the wrong color, but still, symmetry is there. So I decided to make a whole set out of this. And actually, I have a mold that I haven't opened up yet, so I'm just going to zoom out and see how this one came out. This one's from the flimsy batch, so it's not too good. It seems so much softer than the rest of the molds. Pull that out. And that's basically the process of getting it out. Of course, oversimplified. Go ahead and grab some clippers. Ice in my refrigerator just fell and scared me. Okay, so this one is a defective mold. I know that now. Oh, look at that focus deciding to work. It's a defective mold. It has a bubble right here. And that bubble has been in the last one. So I know for a fact that it's defective. See how rubbery it is? I imagine I didn't put enough hardener in part of it. Whew, I just nearly stabbed myself. Okay, also, I was going to make this right here, which I worked forever on. It's a dragon pin. It's a pin to shoot at, and it's supposed to be like a little dragon or golem or whatever. I made a mold of that. I forgot I made it upside down, and I thought, wow, the head's going to be flat, so I'm not going to pour a whole lot in there. So that's why it's unfinished. Also, it's got some sticky stuff on here where it didn't mold properly. Also, I've been making dice, too. And here's another dump mold. Just of some flowers. Yeah, I've been making a lot of really neat stuff with this. And after this whole coronavirus issue is over, I'm going to start making mass productions of these things. And hopefully soon you guys will see a video pop up where I made an entirety of something out of resin. Because here I have the molds to a Beyblade. These molds aren't finished though. But these are going to be to Anubis. So I'm going to make an Anubis. I'm going to be really proud of it too once I get it finished. So I'm going to put some more silicone in these molds, fill it up, and then take these out, and then I'll have a place where I can put the resin in to make a Beyblade. And I tend to make full modified Beyblades out of them, but right now we're just in the process of getting there when we get there. So thank you guys for watching this video, and here is the actual end. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and comment on this video what you think or what you want me to do, because your feedback is like the only thing that helps keep this channel alive, because otherwise I don't really know what to do, what you guys would want to watch or anything like that. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.